Hello and welcome to my second video tutorial on the UI24r. One of the commonly asked questions on our page is the questions about the text that appear either near the channel tab or on the actual photo strip itself. In this example here, channels 20 and 21 have the text V1S1 on both of those. That simply means that both of those channels are assigned to a VCA and or a subgroup, in this case VCA1 and subgroup 1. We can click and hold on this tab and unassign that just to prove that, and it's gone. So we'll just reassign those, subgroup 1, VCA1, and there we have it. You'll notice up here further on channel 22 we've got the red M that obviously indicates that the channel is muted, and that will also be reflected up here. Okay, if there's at least one item on your UE that's muted, it'll appear up in the master LED panel. Okay, also here on channel 21 you'll notice that it has the text IN-9 indicating that channel 21 rather is also connected to insert 9 or input 9 on the front of the UE. If I go to our patching scheme here, you'll see channel 21 is indeed connected to channel 9. I can just click and hold and remove that, go back to our screen, and that text is gone from channel 21. I'll just put that back on. And as you can see, insert 9's been added to that. Basically, if your desk is or UE is set up as patching 1-for-1, you won't see that. But in this case, the insert 9 or input 9 is reflecting that it's kind of non-standard patching. On channel 22 here, you'll see that the channel designation here is in orange. That's indicating that channel 22 is actually assigned to More Me. So I'll unassign that and it's gone. Reassign it to More Me, and there we go. The next thing that commonly gets asked is about the red X that appears. Well, it's not actually a red X, it's a red square with a black X in the middle of it, as per through here. And that indicates that the gate is actually active. So when the red indicator is there, the gate is closed. If I go to edit that channel now and go to the gate, you'll see the indicators here, and we can fully open the gate by adjusting the gate threshold, or fully close the gate by changing the threshold or increasing it. The other thing I wanted to just touch on also is the difference between the VCA spill and subgroup spread. As I've already said here before, 20 and 21 are assigned to subgroup 1 and VCA 1. So when you assign a VCA, you get a VCA spill button. So if I was to spill that, it'll show me just what's in VCA 1 or assigned to VCA 1. Hit close and I go back to the original view that I've set up here for this video purpose. However, on a subgroup you don't have a spill function. It is actually called subgroup spread. So if I click and hold and select subgroup spread, it shows me channels 20 and 21, which are assigned both to subgroup 1, but there's no return or close button available, so I have to go back to my view. So I'll just show you that again. Subgroup spread shows me what's a part of that group, but I've got no way of returning apart from the view button, or of course the home button if that's what you want to do. Next thing I thought I would talk about was these LED panels above the channel photo strip, and what the various colours mean. Basically, if a channel isn't assigned to a VCA group, it will be the standard the standard blue color of the panel. However, you'll notice on 20 and 21 the actual display is green, and that indicates that it's part of a VCA group. So if I take 21 out of the VCA, the display is now blue. Okay. The other thing that you can determine from these LED panels up here is if it just shows the level, that's how it's set in the local settings, but it also indicates that there's no EQ on there. Okay, if I was to actually go to EQ, change it, go back to the channel, it's now gone from a level to a EQ display. Okay. Now you can also display the level and the EQ on the same panel here. I don't like both. I just prefer to have the EQ setting, but that's selectable through the local settings. The other thing you'll notice here on the channel 23 that I've called by here is it's actually grey. It shows an EQ plot, but it's grey. Basically what that is what that is displaying is that the EQ for that channel is bypassed. So it's greyed out on the EQ screen. If I unbypass it and go back, you'll see here we have a plot. It's blue because it's not assigned to a VCA. The only other thing I wanted to touch on here was that in this view I have the big slide out activated. I like to leave it that way, but if you don't want to have it that way and you want to display a little bit more landscape, just hit the UE logo and you can switch between this sort of the standard view and the bigger slide out. Okay, thank you very much, and hope that you enjoyed that one.